At 18, I found myself facing a terrifying reality. My Chiari type 1 malformation had progressed to the point where I needed neurosurgery. For years, my health had been a battle. But this was the final stand. The risks were immense. I was drafting a will and power of attorney at an age when most people are planning college parties. My father was not the man you want in a crisis. He was a violent alcoholic who had made my childhood a nightmare. After my parents divorced, I offered him a path back into my life: stop drinking, join Alcoholics Anonymous, and attend therapy with me. He refused, claiming he didn't have an addiction, he just liked drinking. I set a boundary and walked away. For years, he only communicated through lawsuits to avoid child support, while my mother single-handedly kept us afloat. As my symptoms worsened, I became bedridden and unable to eat. To help cover the astronomical costs, I started a crowdfunding page. My father saw the public post, called me, and accused me of lying before hanging up. I texted him every detail: the hospital, the date, the severity, hoping that the reality of his only daughter's brain surgery would snap him out of it. He never showed, he never called. The surgery was grueling, stretching from 8 hours to 12 as surgeons shaved down my cervical vertebrae. My nervous system was shattered. I spent months in physical, occupational, and speech therapy relearning how to walk and feed myself. Fast forward to now. I am 26, healthy, and independent. Recently, my father reached out claiming he was finally sober and ready for therapy. I gave him a chance. At our 10th session, he had the audacity to ask why I never told him about the surgery. He claimed that seeing my surgical scars on social media was traumatizing for him and that I was wrong to keep him in the dark. The rage I had suppressed for a decade exploded. I told him that if he had put his daughter before the bottle, he wouldn't have been a stranger. I told him that after the abuse, the constant legal harassment of my mother, and the fact that he called me a liar when I was facing death, I owed him nothing. It wasn't my job to cater to the feelings of a man who abandoned me when I was drafting my own will. We haven't spoken since. He wanted to play the victim in a story where I was the one under the knife, and I refused to give him the satisfaction.